Do you believe in God, and why?
Oh man, so intense. Yes, I do believe in God. Not like someone that takes on the embodiment of like a depiction of like a human. I think I define it as we are just a conscious form of the universe experiencing itself. So your consciousness and my consciousness, if you were to remove yourself or myself, my personality, my body, my emotions, everything that makes up inherently me, you're left with this consciousness that nothing or no one can measure what it is. It's just a state of being. And I think that that's no different. That consciousness in me is no different to your consciousness or an animal's consciousness or anything that's conscious in this planet. And
You're talking about spirit, like soul?
Almost, yeah. I think, yeah, it's just I am, like a state of being. And I think that that's connected to a wider network of divine, which is the universe. And I think the universe is just asking itself the very questions of what it is through the form of the human experience. I think we're just a fractal of a series of patterns and synergies that make up the human experience. Like if you look at how everything is so fine-tuned in order to have this three-dimensional experience, you kind of ask yourself, is there a creator? Are we living in a matrix? Are we like there's so many theories, like what is time? Like if you look at past, present, future in this dimension, but if you look at sort of out of this realm, like in sort of a fourth dimension or a fifth dimension, you start, time isn't even linear. Like it's, and I think the human experience isn't just this experience. I think you can have a different experience that's not this realm, but in a different realm, almost kind of like a spirit realm in a way. And I think that's connected to a wider divine, which is what the universe is. And I think that makes me feel, when I believe in that, it gives me a sense of purpose, that this means a lot more than what I think, but it's also a lot bigger than me. And I think that gives me a lot of peace, because I think actually none of this matters. And I think you just have to live to the best of your ability and understand yourself as much as possible in order to understand what this is. I think it all starts from within. And I think that, like, when I do like a little prayer or like a little or like a little meditation to myself, it's like trying to connect with a divine, like a higher purpose of me. Like, I think that's kind of what I believe in. Like, I'm always looking up, being like, I don't think someone's looking down, or I don't think anyone's like in control. I think it's more just, we are it,
Interesting. Yeah.
I kind of want to fire the question back at you now.
We're just gonna fire questions back and forth.
It's really interesting. I mean, I don't think I've asked you about what your religious.
I do believe in God. Yeah, I do. And again, I'm very similar to you. I guess I have. I'm really struggling to believe in so to speak, the human embodiment of God. I think is something above that we can't see, can't understand, can't hear, but we just can't feel it. And I think I started to believe in God just last year when I was in Thailand. When I was by myself, for some reason I met this guy. He just turned into Islam. And he started to talk about like having your North Star and God helps you to find it, and I started to look into Islam a lot. I mean, I always had the passion for Islam. I think it's a great religion. I think it's very self-developing religion in a way. But I never really wanted to commit to one because it didn't really make sense for me. Because I take bits and pieces from all the religions. I would say I like Buddhism. I like things that I like about Christianity, and I like things I like things about Islam as well. But I think I'm the person who believes that God is here. You don't need to go to church or mosque to pray. I mean, you can pray at home as well in Islam, but yeah, and it just always feels that. Since then, it always feels like someone has got my back. It's really hard to explain.
No, it's beautiful. It's like God is within you.
Yeah, it's just, I know he guides me and makes me a better person. And if I have to make a decision, I know he's watching me. And I'm not sure if you can say he, because you don't even,
I mean,
it's watching me. Yeah, and I always try to become. Since then, I'm very conscious of my decisions, a lot more conscious of my decisions, because it feels like I'm on a radar. So yeah, I definitely do believe in God. Yeah.
do you have this feeling that you're kind of being watched?
Yeah, a bit,
Mm.
but I like it
Yeah.
because it keeps me
Keeps you in
keeps
check.
me aware and in
Yeah.
check. Yeah, like during this fight camp as well. Like there was so many times when I was like, I'm not sure if I want to go to train. Like there was many times when I didn't want to go to training, and was like maybe I should rest and that, and then you can lie to yourself or to people around you, but you can't lie to the person who's watching above from you, right? Not person, sorry, to something that was watching above from me. So it definitely kept me in check with that. But it's not only like, oh, I'm afraid that he's gonna see me doing this, and it's about like, it gives me the accountability to behave in a certain way as well. So yeah, I definitely believe in God now. But I like it. I like the journey that he puts me on.